Attention! Attention! Could the real Punk Chef 41 please turn up for this game? Alright, here we are. Let's get 3 points versus Oxford, hopefully.
Hello and welcome to this video. If you can like, share and subscribe to the channel, I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live and when live streams happen. Also, memberships are now on the channel, so if you want to be friends with Punk Chef 41 and support the channel that way, $4.99 a month, there will be live stream Euro Truck Simulating game on there for members. Also maybe a bit of farming. I might try and put some FIFA there as well, so it's not all on the channel as well, because there are certain things that go certain places on websites, so I'm trying to just make sure it doesn't clutter other people's feeds up as well. But yes, we are playing Oxford away. We need all 3 points. We are on Guy. Let's hope the guy Voodoo does not come back and bite us. It hasn't been great recently. Well, let's have a look at the team sheet, because they've been the talking points. Let's just put it that way, the talking points, everyone. So the team new for them is Eastwood, Long, Finley, Moore, Brannigan, who we're going to watch out for, Brownen, McGinn, Joseph, Murphy, and Walser, McGinley, Felling, Smith, Goddam, and Okora. Now, if you look at Wednesday's lineup, it's Dotdell, Palmer, Flint, Femero, Johnson, James, Folks, Adeniran, Bannon, Wilkes, Darts, Gregory. The sub-bench is Dawson, Iorfa, Brown, Backinson, Deli Bashiru, Shipton, and Durant. Durant gets a call up because there is no Smith. Now, there has been a bit of people going, oh, great, Smith is now injured. That's what we're going to do now. Now, I'm in two minds here. He might be injured. Let's go with devil's advocate that he is injured. He's injured and it's a little knock and you're like, great, now what do we do? Let's also go with he's absolutely knackered and needed a rest, and Darren Moore gone, we'll rest him and not let him travel and have an actual rest, and then he'll be ready for, say, Monday game. Because if Darren Moore said he needs a rest, he's not going to travel with the first team, because you're still going to go do the map preparation. Or he could be this strange thing. Football players get ill. He could be ill. And that's the other reason why he's not gone down. So who knows? We'll find more after the game, I'm sure. But no Smith in the side, but Sam Durant, I think it is, good champion to come on to show what he can do. We've got to start blooding these youngsters sooner or later. So better time than any to step up and show us, really, isn't it? So let's see what happens, and hopefully we get all 3 points. So, in that first half, Oxford did what a lot of teams have been doing since the Barnsley games. They've been pressing up us highly. They've been putting 2 players on each person when we've had the ball. So, we're having to be really smart with how we're getting the ball. Yes, Oxford had a lot of the ball and they had some chances, but their keeper is flappy. Really flapping at everything that's going towards him. And it's really struggling to see them get hold of it at times. So he pumped it, he tried to, and we've had some bits where we've gone forward where Wilkes has done okay and then been offside. Wilkes has had good little flicks and turns. Gregory and Wilkes, it's kind of working, but it's not, because we're missing that person who can hold it up in Smith. And granted, yes, a lot of things are looking like he could be injured. If he is, there's not a lot we can do about it as fans. It is what it is. If he's injured, he's injured. We just got to hope he's back for the next one. But you're looking at here, it's like there was a really harsh yellow card on Volks. Really harsh. And to be fair, the next challenge he really does was more of a yellow card than the one he actually got the yellow card for, and that's why he's not been sent off. But we have to be really careful now with him, because it's interesting. There's someone on Twitter who was saying, do you take him off and put Biz and Backinson on, and then effectively be like being down to 10 men, which I understand this comment because they haven't showed up? Or do you have it where you let him see what happens, and then if he does get booked, you've got to be careful for the rest of the game? It will be interesting to see what happens. A lot better on shots on target. It was 4 shots to 4 on target, pretty much. Give me. And then there was just Barry Bannon. That's all you need to say. Barry Bannon doing Barry Bannon things. Absolute screamer of a goal. Really was. Came out of nowhere. Fantastic goal. Really good to see that. But then there was a free kick that got given the other way, and Palmer and Bannon got in each other's faces, had to be pulled apart by Stockdale and Adeniran, really going at it. And it's that whole thing, people saying that they don't have the fight, but you want them to have the fight, but not fighting each other. And this is where you're going to make sure it doesn't cross over. That's something that could happen, and you have to be careful on those things, that nothing overspills and crosses over into the game. But at halftime, it's 1-0. We need to be a little bit more clinical. We need to get more goals. At the moment, some games are going forward, some games aren't. But we just need to be a little bit better on the final third, keeping the ball a little bit tighter. Johnson needs to keep it a little bit. When Adeniran's had the ball, he really struggled to keep it and not been able to just hold on to it and then not be on the same wavelength as, say, the Wilkes or something. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Get another goal or two. It would be good to do that for the front two. Desperately need goals. But at the same time, when they're on us, two people on us each time, we have to be very, very smart about how we play next, this second half. How we manage to break that down. They will tire a little bit on that. So let's hope that they will. But we'll see what happens, but it's going to be an interesting second half. But at halftime, we are 1-0 up. I'm not even going to do my usual kind of, we'll talk about the match, talk about bits and pieces. We're just going to go into it. That wasn't a penalty for the life of me. That was a very bad, shocking decision. But let's take that decision out of the picture, because yes, that changes the game. But Wednesday, you need to be playing better than this. You need to be going at them a little bit more. You need to be making things work. Wilkes did that a little bit at start, but then started to drop off. Really poor again. Once again, we're not trying to get it up forward. We're not showing any energy. We're looking like we'll go for a draw then. We'll have the draw and get out of Dodge. No, this draw has now cost us. We're now playoffs. I don't see us getting back into that top two now. The only way we get into that top two now is if Barnsley beat Ipswich and we can win a game. It's like we've forgotten how to win a game of football. Really. I know we've got injuries. I know that's the issue. I know people are going to say January was the issue because we didn't bring a player in. And yes, if we don't go up, it's probably going to be part of the reason why we don't go up. But for Christ's sake, there's only so much Darren Moore can do on the sideline trying to get them to do this, and then them not doing what he wants. Johnson been a shadow of a player since he got banned, since Ipswich, not shown anything. Really hasn't. This today has shown how poor we are, and how I think it does show how lucky those games were that we went on the run. I think it is that show we were actually quite lucky in just nicking things, showing that we don't have that. This has done wonders for teams at the top, because guess what? Plymouth top, 83 points, 39 played, 28 goal difference. Ipswich, 81 points, 47. And they're just going for fun at the minute, by the way. 47 goal difference, 39 plays. Both got games in hand. We've had our games in hand. We balled them up royally. Wednesday, 40 game plays, 36 goal difference, 81. I do not see us being able to break certain teams down. We got Atkins and Stanley on Monday at our place. We have to show up and be a lot better. We are bottling it at the wrong time. And at the moment, I don't see us playing well in the playoffs if we're playoff bound, because we would have to play either Peterborough or Derby in the playoffs. And I don't see us playing well. And then whoever wins between Barnsley and Bolton. What was that performance today? It's great getting the goal, but you can't capitalize on it. What's the point? So many chances. Yeah, Wilkes have been out, but we're missing certain players. Patterson would have been ideal for this game. He's the ideal candidate for this game, but he's still injured. He's only just got back to training. Smith, we don't know if Smith is injured now. If Smith is injured, that's another one. What the hell? Do you want to stay in League One all this season or what? Because it just showed no fight trying to get forward. Once they got their goal, they put the pressure on and we just went woof. Didn't really tried and huffed and puffed. I'm not having the whole, oh, we're tired this week. You've had close to a week off and training. What the hell? What the hell was that? The joke of a performance again. It really is. They get that penalty, it changes it completely. Just poor officiating, but we have to do better. Even if it's poor referee. We know the refereeing standards in League One and down the EFL is poor. We're out of the playoffs now. We're out of top 2. And I seriously contemplate us not getting back into the top 2 now. I really do struggle now because we're coming up a lot of teams who are like an Oxford, a Lincoln, a Forest Green kind of thing. Teams who are around the bottom trying to do it. Burton just beat Barnsley for God's sake and they're near the bottom. We got teams like that who we're going to be facing. Just bad day at the office. Not how you want to start your Easter Sunday. They have got to turn up and shut up Monday and put a damn good performance in because we're at the rate we're going, we're playoffs, and if we're playoffs, I don't fancy our chances again. You said that season you want to promote a top 2. Go and show it.